What's up, guys, and welcome back to part 2 of our playthrough of Jonathan Green's Twas a Krampus Night on Christmas.
No, Twas the Krampus Night
before Christmas.
So
we'll
close.
get it by the end of this book.
So close.
But yeah, we're on part 2. Our first part, we really enjoyed getting into the story. We haven't had any battles yet, but we've definitely had a lot of interactions with different people, different scenarios. We've used our powers, the naughty and nice, the pen is mightier. And we've got
five code words?
5 code words, all beginning with a K. So we've made quite a lot of progress in the story. So I guess we're just going to continue from where we left off, which I can't really remember. I remember it was from meeting the witch, right? Did she give us some information?
You'll remember as soon as I read this page out.
Go on.
Because I forgot about this as well. You ready? Can we start?
Yeah.
You managed to retrieve the keys and let yourself out of the cage. Do you remember?
Yes, the trolls.
Without disturbing the sleeping trolls or their giantess mother. As you creep between the snoring brothers, you see a number of items that you're tempted to take with you. A bell, a lantern, a pair of ice picks,
I remember now.
which we have.
There we go.
Finally making it to the door, you quietly let yourself out. Pulling your dressing gown tight about you, you set off again through the night-shrouded forest. So we're still in the forest, which is before the frozen lake, which is before the valley, which is where we need to be.
Yes.
473. Hey, Spelsing!
Hey,
All good here,
Spelsing.
thanks. Hope you're doing good too. Yes, this is a festive book by Jonathan Green.
473.
Krampus.
The wind rises as the blizzard bites deeper. If you have the code word cold written down in your adventure sheet, turn to
Oh
493.
no, that's got to be a bad thing. Yeah, we do.
Okay, do it. No, I think it was good last time. New book, yeah. We're having fun with this one. We're in the festive mood for it. My mate Eol Geek actually bought a copy of this book at UK Games Expo earlier this year, and Jonathan Green signed it for him. Nice.
Oh, you will definitely have to get Jonathan Green to sign
We got him
it.
to sign Howl of the Whale.
Yeah, he did. The rapidly dropping... Yeah, we recorded cold because we were already cold, so it's got to be bad. The rapidly dropping temperature takes its toll on your already cold and weary body. Deduct 2 endurance points,
Oh no.
1 agility point, and 1 combat point.
Right.
It won't let us go to 9, will it?
No, so combat is... We're going to keep it at 10, but we're actually on 9 just because the font doesn't like to have 9 show up. Agility, what do we lose?
1 and 2 endurance. Looks like you guys are on a similar path. Oh, maybe we were then.
Don't know. I suppose you might end up here, even though you've done like a lot of different things in the beginning. Like we didn't go into like the kitchen, or didn't we go straight out the door?
We hid in our bedroom, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we went back into our bed.
Like real life. If you're still alive, 10 to 244. At least we're still alive.
Yeah.
I
We're gonna get the code word coward with a K.
I'm gonna just quickly write down what our starting things. It was 8, 10, 24.
You said 244, didn't you?
I think so.
Let me just check 214. No, it's not 214. It's got to be 244. And so you come at last to the foot of the steep mountain pass and the great tongue of ice that protrudes from it. The front face of the glacier rises like a cliff far above your head, and yet if you are to proceed beyond the ice-rimmed peaks, that's ice-rhymed, right? Ice-rhymed peaks.
Yeah.
You are going to have to attempt to scale its frozen immensity. If you have a pair of ice picks, turn to 45. If not, turn to 25.
We do have a pair of ice.
We do, yeah.
So are we... I think we are across the frozen lake then.
Maybe just go back to the beginning just to make sure we actually went to the right page.
Oh, really?
Just to be sure.
Okay.
Did you guys chase the intruder?
No, we didn't. You mean right at the start?
No, we got back into bed. We
Kind
wanted to see the coward.
I kind of wish we did. 473. You probably were on the right page.
Yeah, I just felt like we left the forest. 244.
493. 244. Yeah, that's
So
right.
in the forest, we basically just went to that troll house then, didn't we? Is that the only option we had?
Yeah, I just don't know how we've got across the frozen lake if we're already at the peaks.
Oh well, let's see.
I've question marked it anyway, just in case my math's wrong.
Yeah.
45, because we have a pair of ice picks. I'm guessing there'll probably be some rolls. As the biting wind tugs at your hair, and the unremitting cold nips at the skin of your cheeks and the backs of your hands, you struggle on up the vertical ice cliff. Slowly but surely you climb higher and higher until you come to what appears to be a cave mouth that has formed along a fault line in the face of the glacier. If you want to enter the ice cave, turn to 303. If you'd rather struggle on up to the top, turn to 125.
Ice cave.
Have a little break in the ice cave.
Yeah, there
maybe
might be
pick up
something in there.
something.
Yeah.
Maybe get killed.
So 303. You big babies. We chased him all the way until we
You
couldn't.
chased him?
Well, we thought like if he would have hid in our bed, we would have died. So we thought, oh, let's just knock that one off first, and then.
Yeah,
then
actually, we did try
survived,
and
so.
And we also didn't know how old we were at the time. We thought,
Yeah.
like...
4.
You did say 4, didn't you? I thought we were like 11, 12.
Hauling yourself into the ice cave, sheltered from the wind at last, you rest for a moment. Now would be a good time to eat a meal or have a drink. So we've already got 26 endurance, so we might as well just keep them for now.
Yeah, I don't actually know what we've got food-wise.
We've got what we've found.
Well,
no, it's just what we found, isn't it?
We've got 3 meals because we used up our drinks, peach schnapps.
All of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the trolls.
Yep. Right, as you take in your surroundings, you see strange carvings etched into the undulating walls of blue ice that form a tunnel which in turn penetrates deeper into the glacier. Intrigued and wondering what the symbols can mean, you follow the tunnel through the ice. An eerie blue glow seems to come from inside the ice itself, enabling you to see where you are going, no matter how far you are from the moonlit entrance to the cave. The tunnel eventually enters a chamber at the heart of the glacier, and there, suspended in a shaft of silvery moonlight that enters through a narrow hole in the ceiling, is a most magnificent sword.
Ooh.
It appears to be made entirely from ice, and has a snowflake-like pattern carved into the blue-white material of its blade. You've never seen anything like it. Snow has drifted into the icy alcoves of the chamber, having entered through the shaft and the roof as well. You imagine while icicles hang down in front of the ceiling like frozen stalactites. If you want to try and reach into the beam of moonlight and take the sword, turn to 336. If you prefer to leave the clearly magical frozen blade where it is, turn to 363. I think we should
checkpoint it?
We're going to checkpoint it and we're going to try
really?
it and take it because hopefully we just have to fight something and maybe we'll get it. But
I feel like Jack Frost is going to come out when we take it.
Yeah, I feel like whatever that light thing is probably like a sprite or something.
So we're going to reach for the sword?
Yeah.
What's the checkpoint? 303. I'm just picturing the moonlight blade off.
Yeah. If you're past this point in the story already, IQ just we'll go spoiler free. It's the moonlight sword. Yeah, Dark Souls.
336. This has got to be a trap. But part of me is like, what if it's what's needed to kill Krampus?
Yeah, I mean we might as well try it, even if we fail. Oh, that's cool.
Whoa!
Is that what's in here?
Yes, it's got to be.
Oh, some evil
I've not read
snowman.
the entry
Maybe
yet, but how cool is that
I know.
illustration?
I think there's other Christmas themed books by Jonathan Green in this series because he posted on Twitter and it was like 2 other books and it was like a Christmas collection. I think one of them was like about something with rats.
Rats?
I think so.
Tentatively, you reach into the beam and, feeling no ill effects, take hold of the pommel of the ice sword. There is a moment's resistance and then you pull the blade free. You marvel at the intricate patterns adorning the blade, wondering who made it and how it ended up hidden within a cave inside the glacier. A sound like someone shuffling through the snow takes your attention from the blade and back to your immediate surroundings. As you watch, the drifts of snow form themselves into 2 roughly humanoid shapes. Despite having no obvious legs, these crude snowmen shuffle towards you. As they do so, spears of ice emerge from the ends of the snow-formed arms and appear within the gaping maws, yawning in their blunt heads, and you realise that by taking the ice sword, you have provoked the ire of the elemental sprites that guard this place.
They look like the mold from Resident Evil 7.
What do you want to do? Will you try to return the ice sword to the shaft? Use a lantern to keep the snowmen back if you have one?
Mm-hmm.
Use the Box of Delights, which we don't have. Use the Naughty or Nice spell. Use the Penny's Mightier special ability, or fight the snowman.
Maybe the lantern. If it's like an actual like oil lantern, it might burn.
You might melt them.
That's what we want, isn't it?
297.
Yeah, let's do that. We've written checkpoint recently, haven't we?
Yes.
297. You hold the lantern up before you, abruptly stopping the snowmen in their tracks, but it's not long before they start to creep forward again. If you're going to escape this place, you're going to have to fight the snowmen, but as long as you are holding the lantern out before you, their resolve will be weakened and they will be easier to defeat. Make a note that when you finally face your abominable foes in combat, you may reduce their combat scores by 1 point each turn. Now turn to 489. Are we actually going to have a fight?
Sounds like it. But we need to remember our combat is 9, not 10.
Yes, yeah.
But we can also reduce them by 1.
Yes.
So it's not as bad. Come on, first fight of the book.
How was it, wasn't it? 489?
Yeah, it's a fight!
Alright, let's go to the battle page then.
Taking a firm grip on the ice sword, you prepare to defend yourself from the snowman's icicle claws and teeth with the frozen blade. In this battle, the snowmen have the initiative, but you can fight them one at a time. However, if you have the code word cursed recorded, which I don't, you must reduce your combat score by 2.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Right, so because they've got the initiative, I think for each one's first attack, they've got +1.
Oh, we're going with that, yeah? Or is it
Just the initiative one, and then if we roll equal, we're going to use standard fight.
So we do have a snowman. He's pretty good. He's got sharp teeth like the picture.
Yeah.
So it's not skill and stamina, it is combat and endurance, but we'll change that next time.
Right, so we've got 9 combat.
Yeah.
They have, so we're technically deducting their combat. So both their endurances are 7, stamina 7. So this is complicated. So the first snowman's combat is 6. We're technically deducting that to 5, but because he's got the initiative on this first round, it is still 6. Does that make sense?
Not really, no.
So his base combat stat is 6, which is his skill.
Yeah. Let's just put it.
Because we're using the lantern.
Yeah.
We're deducting that
so
to
he's
5.
On 5 for the first round.
He's on 6 for this first round because he's got the initiative for the first round.
So let's just. So he's going to be 5.
So he's 6 now, but he's going to be 5 after this.
We'll update
round.
each round because
Yes.
it's confusing too.
It's only for the first round. It's okay.
Yeah. I thought we were bypassing that, but.
Not the initiative thing because I think it might be important.
Okay. Right.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
What's that skill? 9.
So
Okay.
that's 9
We
plus
beat
9,
him.
18.
So now his skill is 5 for the rest of the fight.
Right, okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
We beat him?
So the second snowman, does he get the initiative as well?
Yes. We beat him? Come on, one more. Yeah, you did.
Right, he's dead. So, go to the second one.
Is 7, and then it'll be 6 after the first round.
Stamina.
7. Ooh,
9, 10,
he's got 15.
We got 15.
Even, so we're ignoring it.
Yeah. There is something else, maybe you draw, but we're going to buy
Yeah,
it.
just because it's a little time consuming. Okay, so he's actually down to skill 6 now for the rest of the fight. Because we're using our lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We win.
I love that sound. I bet it's really loud though.
I don't know. If it's too loud, do let us know.
Ooh.
6 plus 9.
He's on 15.
16 for us? No. 15 for us. Draw again.
Draw. Yeah. You might, hopefully.
Yep. No luck in this one. Oof, that's a loss, I think.
Yeah, that does count.
Right, is that going to work? Endurance? Yes. Nice, that's a win.
Yeah,
Down
one
to
more.
one stamina or one endurance for the snowman.
Yay, he's dead. If you manage to put an end to both of the abominable snowmen, turn to 408.
Nice. First battle. Having reduced the snowmen to piles of crumbling ice crystals with the sword indisputably in your possession now, you can leave the chamber. But as you do so, you suddenly hear a voice inside your head as sharp and clear as ice. My name is Frostbite, the voice says, and I am anathema to all demonkind. Record the ice sword on your adventure sheet. Whenever you use Frostbite in battle against an imp, a devil, or a demon, you may add 2 points when calculating your combat rating.
Okay, so our sword is called Frostbite.
Yeah.
And then we add 2 against what?
An imp, a devil, or a demon.
Nice.
And Krampus is the Christmas devil, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I
A little bit cheating.
don't think so. I think that's probably supposed to be used against him.
Okay.
And any successful hit you deliver, the sword will cause 1 additional point of damage.
No way!
So we take 3 off them. Now turn to 63. So
Okay, this was a good choice.
yes, definitely. So if you take us to 363, I will put the
Frostbite
Frostbite
sword.
in our inventory.
Can we get like a Westwood for that or something? Because that was a good find.
Up in the building, looking real big tonight.
Okay, Frost Bite. There we go.
On the other side of the ice cave, the tunnel continues on its undulating way through the glacier, and you follow it until you eventually emerge on the far side at the northern edge of the mountain pass. You make your way through the mountains until the ground underfoot starts to slope downwards, and you find yourself looking out across a vast ice sheet. And there, not half a league away, you see the flickering of candlelight coming from the windows of a vast structure of stone and wood. It must be Santa's workshop.
Ooh, it must
Oh,
be.
we
I doubt it.
We're here.
We've only had one fight.
We've got here though, Santa's
Yeah,
workshop.
but we might realise that Santa's not here and we might get sent on a different quest.
Santa isn't here. We need to find Jingle, his main MVP
Maybe
elf.
this is where Jingle is and he's going to send us on another quest.
Yeah, maybe.
We can't only have one battle in the whole book. Whoa.
It's Christmas.
Christmas Eve.
No, it's not.
No, it's Christmas Eve.
Not today.
Have we slept?
In real life.
No, in the book.
Oh, right. I thought you meant in real life.
You rush towards the edifice, your heart pounding in your chest as fast as the deep slow will allow. Before you stands the impressive entrance to the workshop, with lanterns hanging beside the huge carved double doors. Off to the left you can see what appear to be the stables where Father Christmas must keep his reindeer. Do you want to approach the workshop via the main entrance, turn to 119, or would you rather sneak around the side of the building and try and gain access through the stables?
Why would we need to sneak around? Because aren't elves... Oh, what if they've been held hostage?
Or they've been turned to demon elves.
Oh, they will have. Let's go for the stables.
Yeah, there's probably an evil reindeer in there as well, but we'll see. I know where Santa is.
He's DJing with Westwood.
Yeah.
Oh no. Avoiding the main... Excuse me. Avoiding the main entrance, you make your way around to the side of the building and, easing open the large wooden door, enter the reindeer stables. Inside there are a number of stalls, 8 altogether, and on the gate of each is a name plaque, painted in red, white and green. The one closest to you reads Comet. It is warm in the stables and the air is thick with the smell of manure, mouldering straw and the animals themselves. However, your arrival has clearly unsettled the beasts as they start to snort and stamp the floor in agitation. But then, all things considered, it's hardly surprising they're on edge. If you have some carrots, turn to
Do
191.
we not have carrots?
I don't think...
We came across...
Oh, did the witch give us carrots?
Really, we should have written it down.
I don't know the page with the witch. Do you want me to just quickly find out?
We can try to.
I'm going to go to 466 where we're going to the witch's house. Because
Why
it
wouldn't
said
we
she
written it
gave us...
down?
we got provisions, but I didn't write down what they were. But then surely we would have written down.
We're finding out because if we don't, we're probably going to get eaten alive by
Yeah.
reindeers.
Two, 8, 3.
This is the page with the Krampus picture. It takes you to.
The Krampus picture?
That one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the Jack Frost guy.
1, 5, 2. Not let him in. 1, 3, 2. 3, 5, 5. Ah, it's longer than I thought this fit. So now we've got to chat to her. Father Christmas Forest. Split up 4, 3, 8. I think this is it. Oh no, there's no carrots. She gives us cheese, figs, and schnapps.
Oh, okay.
Fair dues. It was worth checking though.
It was worth checking. Right. So no carrot.
We don't have carrots. 10 to 2 on 1. Oh, if only she gave us some carrots.
Wonder where you get them from.
Snowmen. Killing snowmen probably.
If we kill the snowman.
Proper snowmen.
Oh, non-alive one.
Mm.
The reindeer become more and more agitated by your presence and start to upset each other, stamping their hooves and snorting in distress. And it's not long before you hear the grating of a door handle turning and the creak of hinges. Opening the gate to one of the stalls, you dart through and find yourself in what must be the only empty pen in the place. Hearing the jangling of bells, cautiously peering out from your hiding place, you see a number of stunted figures enter the stable. From their brightly coloured garb and pointed hats, at first you take them as Santa's little helpers, the elfin folk that populate the legends about Father Christmas, but then you catch sight of their hideous faces and spiteful leers, and you realise they look more like demonic imps, doubtless in the service of the Christmas devil himself.
Oh, no.
The imps are coming closer with every step as they search the stable, trying to get to the bottom of what has upset the reindeer. It can only be a matter of time before they find you. What do you want to do? Will you use the naughty and nice special ability, if you still can? Use the pen is mightier special ability. Take the initiative and attack the imps.
Let's attack them.
Yeah, we've got the sword now.
Yeah, which gives us +2 combat, and we take 3 off them every time we attack.
Yeah,
so
let's do that. The combat we lost, what was that from? Was it temporary?
No, I think it was permanent. It was because we got cold.
Oh, okay.
We probably got frostbite. Attack the imps. So we only have the initiative on the first round. Leaping out from the stall, you take the imps by surprise. The creatures crying out in alarm as you attack. In this battle, you have the initiative, and in the confines of the stable, you may fight your opponents. There's 2 at a time, but should we do them 1 at a time? Just to keep it easier for us to understand.
Yeah, so what we're doing then?
Oh, nice picture. So first imp. So there's 3 in total. It's a straightforward fight. If you win, turn to 41. So first imp, combat is 6.
Yep.
Endurance is 6. We have the initiative, so our combat is
10. Yeah.
And then it's actually 12 because we're using frostbite against imps.
So we've got 12. So what do they need to get?
Let's just roll. Because then we're changing our thing to 11.
Yeah. Okay.
They need to get a lot anyway. Right, we win. So now our thing's 11. Whoa. Okay, so first imp is dead. Second imp, combat is 5. Endurance is 5.
Okay, imp number 2.
We have 12 for this. Should we win? And then 11 going forward. Ooh.
Wrong dice.
Yes.
1 HP for Mr. Elf Imp Demon 1. Number 2.
We still
a
win.
win. Right, done. Number 3.
Combat is 6 and endurance is 5. So we have a combat of 12. Yes. And then 11. So we still got to get like a lot higher than us to win. No, we beat that.
1 HP for imp number 3. Nice, she's done.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
If you win, turn to 41.
Nice and easy.
I feel like we're in cheating mode, but I don't think we've cheated this book, really. Have we?
No, because we evenly put our attribute points and we only added 2 to our initial score. Oh god, what page is it?
41.
The imps dealt with, you make for the door by which they entered, which you imagine must lead to the workshop itself. So intent are you on the door, you do not notice the trapdoor hidden beneath the scattering of straw halfway along the length of the stable, but you notice it when you step onto it and it springs open beneath you. Turn to 275.
No other way around it.
I wonder if you just go into the main entrance, you actually get in.
Yeah. You slide down a chute only a short distance before dropping into an underground chamber where your fall is broken by a pile of reindeer dung. What an unpleasant place to find yourself, but
Is this where they keep like the bad one down there?
at least it means you're unhurt. If you have the code word cold recorded, which we do, turn to 316. I guess we're going to lose more endurance points.
No.
Or maybe we'll get warmed up by the dung.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You're no longer cold.
You smother yourself
Fancy.
in the hot dung. Climbing down from the top of the mound of manure, you make your way along the underground passageway which ends at a small chamber. The only interesting features of the room are the 2 doors leading from it. Both bear painted wooden plaques, but one on the left hand door reads toys, and the sign on the door on the right says games. You doubt that you could climb the slippery chute back up to the trapdoor, though the only way onwards is through one of the doors in front of you. But which will you choose? The one marked toys or the one marked games? Toys?
You're going to go games.
I feel like games are going to be some like weird puzzle, and toys is probably going to be like...
Good puzzle though.
It's true.
I reckon toys will have to fight a load of toys.
A lot of like miniature, like dolls
yeah,
and stuff.
puppets and stuff.
Should we go with games?
Should we roll for
let's
it?
roll for it. Right, let's get the yellow dice in there.
So, you roll for games, I'll roll for
games.
toys.
Yep, so highest wins. 1, 2, 3. Right, so
Alright,
we're going
games.
to games.
IQ says games as well. Good
1,
luck,
4,
games.
2.
We're going. 412.
1, 4, 2.
140.
This hat is very itchy.
Do you want me to take it off your hands for a bit?
No, it's okay.
You boldly step through the door, which slams shut again behind you. Roll 1 dice. If the number rolled is odd, turn to 253. If the number rolled is even, turn to 343. Get it in
If
the
the
box.
dice goes in the dice box. 2.
Even?
Mm-hmm.
343. It's in your hands.
It's not insta-death.
You stupid boy, rolling an even number.
You're standing in a tiny room with pine-clad walls. Checking the doors of which you entered, you discover that it is locked and there's no keyhole. In front of you, however, are 2 more doors identical in every way except that one has been painted the word 6 and the other is the word 7. Above the doors, a colourful sign reads, "How many swans are swimming?" Clearly, only one of the answers presented on the doors can be correct, and you imagine it would be wise to choose a door bearing the right one. But which door is it?
I only know 5 gold rings.
I would have said 7 swans.
I would have said 7 swans are swimming. 6 swans are swimming doesn't
What
sound
is it?
good.
Let's try and go through it.
12. All I know is 5 gold rings. And a partridge in a pear tree.
6 swans are swimming doesn't sound right. 7 swans are swimming.
What's the 12 day? What's 12?
I have no idea.
12 pipers piping? No.
Let's
Seven
just
swans
go
and
seven.
swimming
Let's go
sounds better.
seven. Yeah,
Yeah,
six doesn't sound
six
right.
doesn't
Yeah,
sound
let's
right.
go with 7. Hold the page in case we get our head decapitated.
How many swans are swimming? We should have googled this beforehand.
No. We should have got it playing.
Wait, pull it out. What if it doesn't tell us if this is right when we go through?
We'll have to drink our drink for each one. Well, 1 finger for the first one, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and then when we finally get the answer of 7, we've had like our entire drink.
This is like actual like Christmas lore that we should have looked up. Because
Really?
as soon as you are through the door, it slams shut behind you. You're in another small room with 2 more near identical doors in front of you.
Oh no.
But this time, the question painted on the facing wall reads, "What were the names of the 3 kings?"
Oh, that one's okay.
Do you know this one? I don't know this. 3 names are painted on each of the doors, but which door will you choose?
Let's see.
Melchior, Caspar, and Balthazar, or Melchior, Caspar, and Belshazzar? I would have said Balthazar.
Actually, no. I have no idea.
I would have said
Caspar,
Balthazar sounds better than Belshazzar, but it could be either.
Balthazar sounds like, I don't know, a demon. Oh god.
Balthazar or Belshazzar?
The Caspar's the same in each one.
Yeah, Melchior's the same.
So it's just the end. Belshazzar and Balthazar.
Belshazzar just sounds like a stage name.
God.
Does anyone know this? Yeah,
First one
that's
sounds
what
right.
I think, like Balthazar.
Balthazar sounds right, but
Belshazzar.
it could be anything. Let's go with Balthazar. Let's take a drink. Let's have a checkpoint drink.
Okay.
372.
Wait, what would you have gone with? The second one? You would have gone the second one.
Maybe, I don't know. I just feel like Balthazar's too obvious. That sounds like a name that's been used. Belshazzar
It's because it's his real name.
in real history.
It is real. Real
5
Christmas.
gold rings, but they were deceived for another ring.
The best Christmas story, Steve.
7.
And Maya.
How many ring wraiths were there? 9. The 9 kings.
Nazgul.
Yes. The kings. The Nazgul.
We're going Balthazar.
Yeah.
Steve, do you know this? Do you know Balthazar or Belshazzar? Belshazzar.
Do it. Balthazar.
392. Wrong.
Oh, we don't even know if this is right or wrong. We've got a checkpoint to go back to 1 if it's wrong. But... Another room, another 2 very similar doors, and another question. This one reads, what is myrrh anyway? Which of the following options will you go with? An incense that gives off a bitter smelling smoke, an incense that gives off a sweet smelling smoke. Sweet?
I would have gone bitter.
Myrrh, frankincense, and...
What was the other thing? Gold.
I thought it was gold.
Frankincense and myrrh.
Bitter, sweet.
We need a clue. We need a clue.
It's a gift, isn't it?
Does anybody know what myrrh is? It's definitely... that doesn't help.
You would think as a gift,
As a
it's
gift,
sweet.
but then who? That's like drugs then.
Well, yeah, it's spice.
Spice is bitter, not sweet.
The options are a bitter smelling smoke or a sweet smelling smoke. I think we just... What would you go for? Bitter?
I would have gone bitter, but I don't actually know. Why would you give him that? That's such a rubbish gift.
Why would you give a baby gold?
Because he can have it on his spends when he gets older.
What, Jesus?
I would give him a teddy bear.
Right. I'm going to say sweet. What are you going to go with?
I'm bitter,
Let's
but
roll
I don't
then.
know why.
Let's
I
roll
don't know
then.
why, because that doesn't make sense.
Neither of us really know, so let's just roll for it and hopefully we
Oh
don't fail.
no! Can we check for it again?
Yeah.
Yeah!
392.
392.
Yeah. 3. Right, so we're going
No.
bitter then.
Oh no, IQ says it's sweet. Was it sweet?
Doesn't say it until you get to the end game.
Oh no.
We got checkpoints to go back to. We won't find out until we get to it.
So we're going with bitter.
Yeah, so go follow it through 4 and 6. We could have been wrong on the first one. We don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. We don't even know how many swans are swimming. Pulling open the door, you confidently step through and let it Oh, I think this is wrong. Let it slam shut again behind you. Turn to 492. I think that's wrong.
Well, you'll have to live with that decision.
No, because we've checkpointed it.
You find yourself in a broad corridor lit with holly-wreathed Christmas lanterns that run both left and right. Echoing from the right, you can hear noisy clattering. While the left, you can hear nothing at all. Which way do you want to go?
Westward.
Is that where the clattering is coming from? Left.
Echoing from the right. So noisy clatterings from the... And nothing.
Let's find out what the clattering is.
Yeah, is it a risk and reward? Let's go right.
Yes, always. No, isn't right quiet?
No, right's the noisy clattering.
Oh, okay, yeah, go right. 362.
Yeah, but we're defying our Lord and Saviour westward.
We need an eastward one.
Eastward.
You can record one and I'll
That's
use it
the
as a
exhibit.
Clint Eastwood. The first one, I'm pretty sure you guys correct. It's 6 geese laying or something.
And 7 swans. Making your way along the lantern-lit corridor, you eventually come to a set of double doors which swing open at your touch. You find yourself at the entrance to a cavernous kitchen. Everywhere you look, strange, overweight, goblin-like creatures wearing food-stained aprons and tall chef's hats are preparing platters of the most marvellous confections. You can see trays of marzipan fruits, candy canes, meringues, candied fruits and toffee apples.
These guys are living it.
I'm staying
This
here.
is going to be us on Boxing Day.
As well as the most magnificent jellies, bowls of broiled sweets, mountains of mince pies, donuts, cakes and cream horns.
Yeah.
I'm dribbling. The sight of the sublime sweetmeats and a delectable syrupy scent that fills the air have your mouth watering in moments. A great oven bathes the kitchen in its infernal glow, whilst making it almost unbearably hot for someone wearing a dressing gown. On the far side of the kitchen stands a set of double doors, which you hope will lead you up to Father Christmas's workshop. The kitchen is so chaotically busy that you are confident you could sneak across it, ducking under tables and behind pillars as required, and escape without being spotted by the curious confectioners. And so you set off, dropping to your hands and knees to crawl under a table when a goblin chef walks past carrying a tray of iced buns. It would be easy to snaffle a prize from one of the trays of tempting treats as you make your way through the kitchen. Do you want to give in to temptation and help yourself to a cooling toffee apple, or will you attempt to make your way across the kitchen without giving in to temptation?
I feel like we don't need the temptation.
I was gonna say, let's keep going.
We've got pretty good endurance at this point.
We've got some dried figs. We don't need toffee apples.
308.
Good for the digestion.
Yeah, we'll just eat ice buns in real life instead. 308.
You're gonna risk it for a biscuit? No, for once in our lives. We're not gonna risk it for a biscuit.
If you have any uses of your naughty and nice special ability left, turn to 300. If not, turn to 322.
We got one. We got
We've
one
to use
left.
it. Oh, all the food's going to be rotten and turn to like rats and bugs and stuff.
Reaching the far side of the kitchen, you push open the double doors and leave the sickly sweet cloying atmosphere behind. I'm guessing we're getting rid of that then.
Not sure.
On the other side is a flight of stone steps. Climbing these, you open another door and are assailed by the clattering, chugging and crashing of a factory production line running at full tilt. Turn to 418. Yeah, I'm assuming it's we've used... Well, I don't know. It's not said deducted.
No, we'll see.
Are we cheating the book?
No.
Cheat the system?
We'll see the next time we come to it. I don't know. Unless it tells us beforehand. Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
More artwork. You're standing at the entrance to a vast chamber that is full of noise, machinery, and elves. At least you take them for elves until you focus on their hideous features and horrible, lyric, demonic sneers. The hub of Father Christmas Toy Factory is one vast production line. Miles and miles of clanking wooden conveyor belts crisscross the vaulted space, which is also decorated with veritable forest of Christmas trees, and which in turn are adorned with miles of tinsel and profusion of blown glass baubles. The scale of the operation takes your breath away. Everywhere you look, there are mountains of presents tied with ribbon. The horrible impish creatures working at the production line are adding to the stacks at all times. So they're just helping Santa Claus out.
Yeah, but they're evil.
What are they doing to him? Although you are not sure the toys they are making are on anyone's Christmas list this year, they are grim-faced dolls wielding bloody axes, headless teddy bears,
Sorry, Christmas.
oh, no. And clockwork creations with snapping gin trap jaws. Over the clattering of the assembly line, you can hear the cackling cacophony
Yes.
of imps singing. On the first day of Christmas, Lord Krampus made for me mass carnage and cruel devilry.
Nice.
On the second day of Christmas, Lord Krampus made for me 2 pudding bombs and a mass carnage and cruel devilry. Wow. And suddenly, one of the horrors catches sight of you. At the imp's shout of surprise, several of the elf imposters break off from what they are doing and advance towards you, improvised weapons in hands. You have attracted the attention of Krampus's little helpers, but how do you want to respond? Prepare to fight them in battle, try to run away, or use the box of delights if you can. So these are the devilish little imps.
How many are there?
There's lots of them.
I love the pictures in this so much.
I remember flicking through it when I was trying to see the illustration. I didn't see any, and then now I'm seeing loads of them.
These two don't even have eyes.
No, they literally look
They have like
Leatherface.
black sockets. I think we should fight them. We can't use a box of delights because we don't have one. I don't know what, I don't know where you get it from.
Right.
Try to run away.
Let's checkpoint in case it's an insta death for trying to fight like so many elves at once.
4, 1, 8. One, 2, 3. It looks like there's like 1, 4 that are.
That's seen us, yeah. I'll take us to the battle page if it's a battle. Who knows what it's going to be.
Definitely a battle. I just don't know if we should have deducted that naughty or nice so much. But he didn't tell us to, so we're gonna play ignorant.
Well, we didn't say we used the ability, we just walked through the factory.
We just have one, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it gives us an opportunity to use it now.
The impish factory workers come for you, armed with everything from mallets and ladles to screwdrivers and even peppermint candy canes as big as shepherd's crooks. If you want to use the pen is mightier special ability, cross off 1 and turn to 4, 1, 3.
Yeah, I think we should use it.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it's probably gonna like change them into like little fairies or something.
Yeah, 4, 1, 3. Hopefully it doesn't make it worse because it can do. That's like the risk.
So the pen is mightier. We've got 1 left after this.
The penis mightier.
Yes. Where were we?
4, 1, 3, I think.
4, 1, 3. Yeah.
Please be good.
The imposter elves suddenly scatter as a phalanx of wind-up toys whirs towards your position. They look like a cartoonist interpretation of a bomb, each having spherical black body with sparking fuse sticking out the top,
Oh no.
and a gleeful painted on face, and they advance with clumping steps. And then you see the fuse on each rapidly burning down, and you come to the horrible realization that they are really bombs and they're about to explode.
Oh, that's gotta be worse.
No, because it's going to help us.
Not necessarily.
But surely you can outrun them. Turning around, you see that you are surrounded by self-propel explosive devices, and they are steadily closing in with their intended target. If you have the code word comet, we don't
know. We don't have comet. We have cold, cruel, crumbly, crafty, kind.
If not, turn to 398.
So this could be a bad decision.
Yep, I guess we will see.
Will you be yawning?
Sneezed and then I yawned.
Oh no!
What?
You decide that your only chance for escaping the clockwork bombs is to make a break for it, bounding right through the middle of the advancing devices, but as you do so, the first of them detonates, initiating a chain reaction. Roll 1 dice and add 2.
I think this is your dice roll.
I'm reading.
Okay.
It's whoever's not reading.
I think they're all K.
They all start with K, yeah.
Right, I rolled a 2.
Roll 1 dice and add 2. Deduct, so that's 4.
Mhm.
Reduce this many endurance
Oh, that's not
points.
so bad.
If you've lost a total of 5 or more, you must also deduct 1 point from agility, which is lucky. And if you lose more than 7, you have to deduct 1 from combat.
Oh.
If you are still alive, turn
Okay,
to 1
that wasn't so
P1.
bad.
Okay. I thought that was going to be like a near death.
Yeah, I thought we were going to lose points from everything. Just for doing it. 1, 2, 1.
We could have done.
We didn't.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it was my nose.
Yeah, no.
With a scream of rending metal and shearing axles, something somewhere within a production line suffers a catastrophic failure, and the clattering conveyor unravels and gears jam and the belt is ripped apart. Screams of panic fill the workshop as Satan's little helpers fall victim to the self-destructing machinery.
Nice.
Finding yourself at the foot of the wooden staircase with nowhere else to go, you run up it to escape the encroaching chaos. Taking the stairs 2 at a time, you throw yourself through the pair of finely carved doors at the top. Turn
Yes.
485.
Come on! 45?
Mm-hmm.
You're standing in what can only be described as a large office. The room is dominated by a huge stone fireplace, and there is a roaring fire burning within it. On one wall is a vast notice board onto which has been pinned work schedules and a calendar-based planner on which the 24th of December has been ringed in a thick red pen. On the opposite wall is a huge map of the world. Despite being larger than many people's homes, the office is crammed with filing cabinets and desks, and in one corner of the room is a veritable mountain of mail bags. Piles of open letters cover the workstations. Passing one of them, you see that is covered with curled squares of yellowed parchment with things written on them like "Jingle, don't forget to feed the reindeer," and "Remind me to get something nice for Mrs. Christmas." The largest desk, a monster of a thing that looks like it must have been put together from an entire oak tree, stands in front of the fire and clearly belongs to the boss. There are stacks of open envelopes on this desk too, as well as a large leather-bound book. However, the office is entirely devoid of human life, or any other form of life for that matter. As well as the double doors leading to the factory floor, there is another smaller way in and out facing the fireplace. You can't help feeling that time is running out, so do you want to leave the office through the smaller door without further delay, or do you want to examine the things on Father Christmas's desk first?
Checkpoint. Examine. Or just examine.
Oh, are you gonna go examine then?
Yeah, I would like to see what's on there.
I thought that might be a
Get out
game
there.
breaker.
Yeah,
But we can do that if you
we
want.
made a checkpoint.
We've made a check.
We've got to find some intel. Examine the things on Father Christmas's desk. Of course. 462, I think. And best, no, it just didn't seem right. What was the page? 485.
45.
No, it's right. It just didn't seem right. Embossed onto the red leather cover of the huge tome in gold leaf are 3 words: naughty or nice. The letters are clearly those that children from all over the world have sent Father Christmas. You want to take a closer look at the book or the letters?
The book.
Yeah?
Would you not say so?
I'm not sure. I don't know. What are the letters?
The letters, I'm guessing, are from
Oh, okay. Yeah.
children.
Well, maybe we were supposed to use naughty and nice. Maybe this will replenish our stack. Take a closer look at the book.
I'm scared. The spine cracks as you open the ancient book, and you find yourself gazing upon column after column and page after page of names. Anywhere you look in the book, on the left-hand side are the names of those who have been deemed as naughty, written in black ink, whilst those on the right-hand side, written in red ink, are the names of those who whose deeds for the last year have been classified as nice. Flicking through the huge ledger, gazing in wonder at the lists of names, you come to a double-page spread on which have been written only 2 names. On the left-hand page, in black Gothic letters, is the name Krampus, whilst on the right-hand page, in red ink, is your name. You now have 1 extra use of the Naughty or Nice special ability. Record this on your adventure sheet. If you want to take the book with you, add the Ledger of Souls to your list of equipment and make a note that your name appears on page 400.
Probably worth doing. So
Yeah.
we've got the Ledger of Souls.
Ledger of Souls. P400. Our name appears. I've just written that as a little note.
Yeah.
You're suddenly aware of a fluttering sound coming from the stone-built fireplace. It sounds like something has got stuck up the chimney. Will you go over to the fireplace and take a look? Read the letters written by children from all over the world. I don't see why we'd bother doing that. Leave the office and continue your search for Father Christmas. Do you want to look at the fluttering, or do you think it's a bad thing and we should probably just leave?
Or is that thing that escaped earlier? That thing with the black wings?
I don't know. It could be Jan.
She's in a glass jar somewhere.
He
He was a guy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a boy. Boy Jan.
I feel like it's worth just checking everything.
Do you want to look at the fireplace?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
you do.
yes.
Okay, it's probably just going to be a fight with an imp.
Yeah.
Right.
If you have the code word creepy on your adventure sheet, turn to 454. If not, turn to 437.
No, we don't. How many buys in there? Was that the right page?
Yeah, I think so.
With a furious flapping of wings, something suddenly flies out of the chimney and into the office, showering the workstations with soot. The thing looks like a winged puppet, as of an angel or the fairy you might expect to see perched on top of the Christmas tree. Okay, it might be good. Underneath all the soot, you're able to make out a filthy dress, whilst its oversized head is fashioned from cracked china. Glass eyes roll in their sockets until they finally come to rest on you. The puppet's articulated jaw clacks open and gives voice to a high-pitched giggle that is like the tinkling of a musical
It's a
box.
creepy doll with wings.
It is the Perchta, an ally of the Christmas devil Krampus. Giggling insanely, the animated puppet reaches for you with twitching wooden fingers. If you want to use the penny's mightier special ability, and you still can, cross off 1 use and turn to 82. If not, turn to
I think that this
30.
is sort of optional, so I don't think we should use the pen as my ear.
You can go 30 then.
We'll just try and fight the thing.
Hopefully it's
whatever
not
it
an
is.
instant death or a curse.
We'll see. Eventually, when I get to the page,
Mostly.
they mostly come down the chimney. Mostly. It giggles, giving way to a banshee-like wail. The Perchta launches itself at you. In this battle, your attack has the initiative. Perchta, combat 7, endurance 6. If you beat the possessed puppet, it flops to the floor in front of you on the fire.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay,
so
straightforward.
do
So-
have a weird puppet or doll or something in here, something. somewhere.
But do you have a Perchta?
I don't think it's got wings. Dolls.
That'll do.
Okay, what was the skills again?
So it's combat 7, but for this first round it's 8 because it's got the initiative.
Yep.
Endurance
stamina.
is 6, which is good because we like an even.
Yes.
We like an even. So our combat is 9 because I don't think this counts as an imp, devil, or demon.
No.
Okay, ready?
Mhm. It's a win.
No, it's not.
Even.
It's got 9, 10, 11, 12.
Why has it got
13,
9?
14.
I already gave it the extra skill for the initiative.
Oh, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
So
13,
draw.
10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, draw.
Yeah.
Right, so
so
it's down
it's
to
down
7 now.
That's what it says in there. 7, wasn't it? The base score.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So
Okay,
we're good.
Oh,
Well, we were good.
we were good. Yeah, it's,
We're still 2 above it though. I'll dig a double 6s.
yeah.
Yeah, that takes us down to 18.
We still got 18 though.
Yeah. We've still got meals to use.
Yeah, we beat that.
Don't think that doll will make the Santa Claus noise, but
Why have you put Santa as like Santa should be the good guy in this?
Because there's so much variance. What did you get as an
I would
enemy
have put
that has?
Krampus noise.
What's a Krampus noise?
Like-
I'm not even gonna say what that. One on the toilet. Is that lost for us?
I don't know. Let's count it. 7, 8, 9.
8 plus 7 is 15.
They're 15.
Yeah, and we are 9. 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, they killed us.
They didn't kill us. 10,
And again.
17. Yep.
This little thing. Yes. One more.
I imagine the Grinch. It does kind of sound like the Grinch. Actually.
Yay!
Doll's
Dead.
done.
Okay, so she's gone on the fire. 82. A burning log pops and sends spark flying from the fire that lands on the percher's tattered dress, which immediately bursts into flames. As it burns, the horrible thing's insane giggling only reaches new heights of hysteria until the puppet is nothing more than a blackened
Oh, I thought he was
foot.
going to have like a second
Yeah,
phase.
smouldering in the grate, 10 to 66. I'm excited.
Leaving the supervisor's office, you enter what you realise. Well, nothing really. Did we get a code word from that? No. Leaving the supervisor's office, you enter what you realise is the entrance hall. The other doors lead to it from parts of the complex, but you start to wonder whether Father Christmas is even inside the building. Your suspicions are confirmed when you realise that one of the large double doors leading outside is slightly ajar. Making your way to the door, you peer out into the biting cold night, and then you see something that wasn't there when you first arrived at the workshop. Some 200 yards away, you can see flames flickering at the top of the snow-covered hill and strange capering figures, while overhead, ragged black shapes circle the sky beneath the rippling green coruscation of northern lights.
Ooh.
Determined to find out what is going on, you set off into the snow once more. If you have the code word cold recorded on your adventure sheet, turn to 356.
So we're going back out?
Yeah, we've left.
No!
You'd have that evil sneering kind of voice, yeah.
So
To be fair,
left.
there could be a whole book like this based on like the Grinch.
We've left the workshop. We
Yeah.
have cold recording our adventure.
But we've got the red book and we're on the soul ledger, so that could be good. Can Santa
And the
take
soul man.
Can Santa take Krampus' soul? Is there some kind of like Krampus versus Santa law that we don't know about?
It is bitterly cold outside, and despite pulling the collar of your dressing gown up to keep the icy wind out, soon your teeth are chattering and your arms and legs are shivering. Oh, this is bad. Deduct 2 endurance points.
Oh,
Should we eat? Can we eat?
I don't know. Does it not? Do you have to wait to a certain point? I can't remember. We might have to look at that rule.
We need to also deduct 1 agility point and 1 combat point. So our combat is 8, our agility is 6. Tables are turning.
At least we can actually change the combat now. Where is it?
0.
There we go.
Now turn to 483.
He's basically anti-Santa, like
Yeah.
AUNTY, anti-Santa.
Anti-Santa.
483.
Oh, I thought I was in an end game.
Yeah. When you see a page that doesn't end with a page number, you think you're dead, but you just have to turn the page. The sight that greets you when you reach the top of the hill has you looking in horror and disbelief. A diabolical sigil has been marked out in the snow with soot, comprised with a pentagram bound within a circle.
Ooh, sexy.
At each of the 5 points of the demonic star there burns a brazier fashioned from upturned antlered skulls on top of a wooden pole. But what is more horrible to your appalled gaze than the unholy symbol itself is the fact that a slightly overweight old man lies trussed up in its centre.
Thrust up.
Trussed up. And judging by his round belly, red coat and trousers and white beard, it can only be Father Christmas. Standing at the bottom point of the inverted star is your nemesis. The one you have hunted for. Far and wide this night, the hideous horned, goat-legged Christmas devil himself, Krampus. 4 crow-like figures draped in tattered clothes stand behind the braziers that mark out the remaining 4 points of the pentagram, while more of the ragged creatures whirl through the sky, send us into some kinky stuff.
Oh, trust means tied up.
Yeah. Black silhouettes against the coruscating northern light. The chanting voices of the figures drift to you over the snow, and although you cannot understand what they are saying, it nonetheless makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. You can only assume that the devil and his servants are enacting a dark rite to break Santa's power, doubtless intending to usurp his position. But whatever the truth of the matter, you know what you have to do. You know you have to do what you can to try and rescue Father Christmas from this foul fiend's clutches. If you're in possession of a box of delights, there is a number you have associated with the magical item. Turn to this section
69.
with the same number.
It's gotta be.
69. I want to see what's on page 69, just in case it's the magic number.
Your box of delights opens up.
We have so many.
Wait, then the box, it might be.
That could be anything.
That could be it.
We're not doing
Oh,
that.
it totally
We don't
is.
have
It's
that
totally
intel.
it.
If not, turn to 439.
Come on.
No, that could be any box.
I'm
439.
telling you, it is. 439.
We have such delights to show you. Jesus wept.
Delicious. The creatures soaring and swooping overhead cackle with sinister glee as they sweep through the air, apparently unhindered by gravity. If you have the word cruel, we do, written on your adventure sheet, turn to 355. Oh no! It says if not, and you have the code word kind
Which we don't
recorded.
know.
We do. We have
Do we?
both.
We have cruel and kind. When did we get cruel?
Must be near the
Oh.
start. I guess we have to go with cruel, even though we've got both.
Yeah.
335. 69 or 420.
A host of potential foes stands between you and the rescue of Father Christmas. You are vastly outnumbered, at least 10 to 1, if not more. And it is surely only a matter of time before one of Krampus's minions launches an attack against you. If you have the code word courageous recorded on your sheet, turn to 271. If not, turn to 481.
Oh, this is death. It's gotta be.
481.
Oh, this is a death page, isn't it?
Why don't you read it instead of
It's
trying to
very
find out?
long. A piercing shriek cuts through the night. One of the whirling rag-clad hags has spotted you. You're soon surrounded by wailing banshees as well as grotesquely leering imps. The creatures of the Devil's Coven grasp you with their hideously clawed hands and drag you before the Lord of Misrule himself, gibbering and jabbering excitedly as they do so. Krampus rises to his full impressive height before you and in a braying voice demands, "Tell me why you are here, you timorous mouse. You followed me ever since I left your house." Your heart racing, you stand tall and meet the monster's sinister carpine gaze. "I'm here to save the Father Christmas," you tell him. "But why would you do that? What is he to you? An aged housebreaker whose time's overdue?" "Because he brings joy to millions of children all over the world. Because he reminds adults that it's better to give than to receive. Sometimes. And because, most importantly of all, in this instance, it is not a case of better the devil you know." The devil you know.
Is that a real song?
I think so. Is it like steps or something? Better the devil you know. You don't.
It's the lyrics. it's a very long Dr. Seuss.
So this is Krampus speaking now. "Better the devil you know. You don't know me, but you will soon."
You better lose yourself in the music the moment you want it.
"But you will soon enough. Just you wait and see. I've been around since mankind lives in caves.
Kylie Minogue Denstep.
When beasts ruled the night and fear made them slaves. Before they were saints, I was their master, causing their drums and their hearts to beat faster. I was the
I
monster.
really need a beat to this.
Should we,
Too
do you want
late,
to spit
no.
them? Come on.
No, I'm not
I was.
beatboxing.
You brought it on yourself. Causing their drums and their hearts to beat faster. I was the monster out there in the wood. Krampus will get you if you're not being good. That was the threat a desperate mothers would make, and you'd better be good for goodness sake. But then came the light, and then there came Christmas, and I was banished, cast in the darkness. Children slept soundly, all snug in their beds. Sweet dreams, not nightmares, now filling their heads. And they've become spoilt and selfish, ungrateful, their manners appalling, their attitude hateful. But I am the one who will punish the haughty, and I will decide who is nice and who's naughty.
When I feel like being naughty.
When I'm in charge upon each Christmas Eve, sinners will tremble, for they will believe. Children will wish for the old days, and hark, people will know where they once feared the dark. Christmas is dead, I have made it my pact. From now on, Christmas Eve will be called Krampusnacht. Krampusnacht. Krampusnacht.
Peace.
Where is he? You got rid of him. You got rid of him.
Up in the building, looking real big
I should
tonight.
have used that when he said he revealed his true height.
If you have at least one use of your naughty and nice spell, you can use it now. 457.
Are we at the end?
Maybe. But we haven't had the box of delights, which we might need.
This is the thing when we film these. We have no idea if we're like 2
How
seconds
long
away
it
from
is,
it,
yeah.
Krampus leans closer, his long pock-marked tongue
Ooh.
writhing from his fanged mouth as if with a life of its own. And you almost retch as the devil's rancid breath comes at you in rancid gusts. You cannot help but meet his horrible, bulging, yellow eyes and stare into the pin pricks
Krampusnacht.
of darkness that are the pupils within. I'll ask you just once, I'll ask you twice. Have you, my child, been naughty or nice? As you are struggling to resist the devil's hypnotic power, a rich, warm voice reaches your ears. Do not fear, child, it says, for I know where your name would appear in my great book, for you have a good heart and honourable intentions. Father Christmas's encouragement is just what you need to break free of the hold of Krampus. Cross off the one use. So it's can't be the end. Cross off your one use of the naughty or nice special ability in terms of 284.
Yeah, we've got the book, haven't we?
Yeah. So that's our final naughty and nice. It's German, pronounced Nacht.
Krampusnacht. The distraction your intervention has created has weakened Krampus's focus, and therefore the power of the enchantment binding Father Christmas. With the spell waning, the big man has managed to free one of his hands. Right. Putting his fingers between his lips.
Nacht der Toten, called zombies. Nice.
Father Christmas gives a shrill whistle, and you manage to tear your eyes from the devil's jaundiced gaze in time to see a half a dozen reindeer galloping through the sky towards you.
There's Gandalf coming down from Helm's Deep
With his giant moth.
with his staff out.
Catching the tattered rag hags on the prongs of their antlers, they engage Krampus's minions, giving you the chance you need to bring this dark ritual to an abrupt conclusion. Record the code word Kringle, as in
Christopher.
Pringle,
Yes.
on your adventure sheet. So it's not the end.
I don't know. It feels like we're getting towards
I
the
know,
end.
that's what I feel like. Let's keep going a little while. Come on.
With the diabolical host distracted, it's time to end this. But put it simply, stop the devil and save Christmas, but how do you intend to do that? If you have a mistletoe spear,
Balls.
you will have a number associated with the artifact. Turn to that section now. If not, turn to 61.
Can we eat some provisions? Maybe.
Have you seen the new Lord of the Rings movie yet? The animated one? No.
New
Have
one?
you seen it,
There was
Steve?
one.
Is it any good if so?
Oh, are you ready?
Yeah.
If you have the Ledger of Souls with you,
Yeah.
you have a number associated with it. Turn to that section number now.
4, wasn't it?
400.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no,
our name
yeah.
appears. No, I think the last number's last page is the
You have my book, Father Christmas suddenly calls out in excitement. Do you happen to have a bell and a candle as well?
Oh, God.
I liked it. It's like Lord of the Rings meets Fire Emblem. I thought for some reason I read that as M&M. It's like Lord of the Rings meets M&M. Cool though. We'll have to look at that. Do we have all of those things?
No.
If you have the bell and the candle as well as the book, turn to 80. If not, you're going to have to fight the devil in order to rescue Father
Oh,
Christmas. Turn to
no.
74.
We have a lantern, not a candle.
I
If
feel
you
like
got our inventory, just double check what we have.
yeah, so
What number is it?
74. I mean, if we die, it's probably
You die.
we die.
We have a bell!
Yeah, but
But
we need
no
a candle.
We
Yeah.
have a lantern. Can we take the candle out of the lantern?
No, I don't think so.
Mm.
If we die here, we should probably start again, and then like at least we've got more stuff to do.
With
What?
which weapon do you intend to finish the Christmas devil? The blacksmith's axe, the silver sword, the ice sword frostbite, or none of the above? So we've got the blacksmith axe and we have the ice sword.
Clearly, we're going to use frostbite. That works on the devil.
Yeah, because it's page 169.
But I feel like the other thing, having all the items, is probably the best way to take him down.
Oh yeah, maybe just dissolves like.
Yeah. Avoid the fight. As you battle the Christmas devil, remember that you may add 2 bonus points when calculating your combat,
Nice.
so we're up to 10 again. And any successful hit you deliver with the sword will cause 1 additional point of damage.
Come on.
Do you know we forgot to do that, fighting those elves?
Yeah, I think we did. Never mind.
Turn to 3 to 8.
At least any cheating we did, we've like overcome it.
Yeah. I thought I was getting towards the end of the game book. I was playing it earlier, then it pulled some time travel. I'm like, oh wow. It
Was
like
it Caverns of the
let's
Snow
say
Witch?
Caverns of the Snow Witch. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. You ready?
Go on.
If you want to use the Penny's Mightier special ability, cross off 1 use until. So we do have that.
Yeah.
If you do not and you have the word critical, we don't have that. Otherwise, turn to 459. Should we try and use our last Penny's Mightier?
I would use it. Let's use it.
And should we just go to it quickly?
Maybe we'll summon a candle or something.
I'm just gonna check. Because we do have 1 use left. Like, it'd be a shame not to waste it. I feel like this is end game.
Yeah.
Kinda don't want it to be
I know,
endgame.
I know, like if he kills us, we start again and we do different things because we've only really had 2 or 3 fights, though, but clearly more enemies in here.
Okay, use it. I don't know what this actually does. I'm gonna
Right,
write it
I'm
down
gonna use
quickly.
it. Pen is mightier. 0. We've used all of our power ups. What
Check
page is it?
403.
In his fury, Krampus stands his single cloven foot hoof down
Stamped.
hard. Stamped his single cloven hoof down hard. In response, the ground suddenly and dramatically splits apart and an ever-widening fissure zigzags towards you. You're struck by a gust of hot air rising from the infernal pit beneath. So this is bad, right?
That's like hell.
As snow starts to steam around it, take an agility test.
Oh,
if you pass the
no.
test, turn to 114. So
Okay,
we've
so
got 6.
That's 2 dice. I'm going first.
Right.
That's bad. We're good. That's insta death. That's insta death. It's gotta be.
How many chances do we get?
I think you should drink and reroll your 6.
Until my drink's gone.
Yes.
1 sip. Done.
Because I do feel like we're at the end. And we haven't cheated. Yay!
We did it.
We haven't cheated very much.
I haven't cheated at all, I don't think. Pass the test 114. There's a Dracula book, Choose Your Adventure, that has the Penance Mighty. Yeah, I imagine it's the same one by Jonathan Green, right, Steve? Does it have that in that? If not, then we'd probably check that Dracula one out as well. But we do want to check out the Dracula one by Jonathan Green.
As the opening fissure races towards you, you throw yourself out of the way. Picking yourself up again, quickly you charge at Krampus. If you want to use the Penny's Mightier special ability now... Did we use it before?
I don't think we got to use it. Because nothing happened, did it? I think.
So we're using it now, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And you still, if you want to use the Penance Mighty special ability now, and you
Yeah,
still
because
can.
I think we just avoided his move.
Oh,
agility
okay.
roll.
So we didn't actually use it. So if we failed, which we actually did, but we cheated and didn't, then we wouldn't have been able to use it.
Yeah.
If not, and you have fought Krampus already, continue your battle with the Christmas Devil.
We have fought him.
Okay,
before.
we're into 220 then.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We fought him in the.
Oh yeah,
sledge.
we did. Yeah, we did. He can't be allowed.
He's the boss, man.
He's not something.
There's no changing the course of the narrative now. This is how the story ends, with you battling Krampus, the Christmas Devil. In your moment of hesitation, the fiend strikes you with his birch whip. Do you know what your chance of winning, pray tell? You'd better get odds of a snowflake in hell. Lose 2 endurance points. We didn't use our potions. But if it comes to it, that can be our cheat. We can use our potions that we already have. If you're still alive and you have fought Krampus already, continue your battle with the Christmas Devil, in which he now has the initiative. If you are victorious, turn to 181. If not, you have fought if you've not fought the anti-Santa yet, it is unavoidable now. Okay, so 181.
What? I'm so confused. Which he now has the initiative.
Yeah.
It's taking me ages to find this page. What?
Have you still got the other page?
That was right. No, I don't, but that was right.
I don't know.
That's what I mean. I didn't understand what. I don't know where you went then.
They were lost then. I don't know where to go.
The last thing we had checkpoint was 3 to 8.
Wasn't that ages ago?
Probably. But let's try and rush for it. I wasn't very clear on that whole last bit.
I think. Oh, I don't know.
3 to 8. 3 at 4 or 3.
One 4.
We're not that far behind.
$220.
Right, let's be careful here. 220.
If you're still alive and you fought Krampus already, continue about the Christmas Devil, which he now.
Oh, we've got to continue the battle, but we haven't. If you've not fought the anti-Santa yet, it's unavoidable now, so we've got to go to 459 and fight him.
Right.
I think we fought him before, but that was just a little fight. It didn't count.
Not in this final battle.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, thank God
We don't want to make
do
it
that.
too easy. Because the page we turn to is you beat
An
the
end
Christmas
game.
Devil.
He's like, no, that's...
The end. Okay.
Oh, here he is!
It seems to be written in sort of an odd way. Yeah, definitely. Let's have a look. I've not seen him.
You'd write it.
Oh, nice.
If you've been naughty or if you've been nice, with Birch and with Trap, I still strike you twice. And with that, the Christmas Devil attacks. In this battle, you have the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
If Krampus wins a combat round, roll 1 dice. If the number is odd, he strikes you with his Birch Whip and you lose another 2. If the number rolled is even, he catches you in the jaws of his man trap. So you still lose 2 endurance points and 1 combat point for the next round.
Right.
If you manage to win 3 combat rounds or you reduce Krampus's endurance to 8 or below, turn to 403. If you do not manage to do either feat, the Christmas Devil will be victorious and your adventure will be over. Right, so we have the initiative. So Krampus's combat is 11.
And ours is 11.
Ours is 8, 9, 10.
11 for the initiative.
11 for the initiative. Oh, he's big.
No, not endurance. One, two, three. I'm gonna put up to 11, and then we'll take it down. So his skill is,
11.
and his endurance.
14.
We
We've
take
got
3 off him.
this. We take 3 off him because we're using frostbite.
Yeah. Right, here we go. Let's go. We do have our potions that we can pull out of our hat if we need them.
Yes, we're gonna munch through the rounds, aren't we?
Yeah.
Ready?
Let's go.
So we've only got 11 for this round. Oh.
16, 17, 18, 19.
He's beaten us. And because he's beaten us, we need to roll a dice.
4. Oh. Then what's that?
He strikes us with his birch whip and we lose 2 inches.
If you roll a 1.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's better than even.
Right, what happens then?
We lose 2 endurance and a combat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So we need
Hey,
to...
you haven't got a picture of him!
Oh, yeah. Hold on. There is a Krampus definitely in here. I made sure I got a Krampus. There we go.
Yeah, we just need to win 2 attack rounds.
3 in it.
Yeah, 3. 3 attack rounds. We can do it. Oh, no. No!
20
It's
plus
again.
10.
And now we gotta roll again. We eat some food.
Yeah. What'd you get? 4?
That's odd, so that's okay. We need to reduce 2 more endurance. We're gonna have a little cheat here.
Finish our drinks.
No, I wouldn't say finish, I'd say have a mouthful.
70%.
We've got 3 provisions, which I think get us 4.
4 each
that's
time.
12. So 16 endurance.
Alright, we're doing it.
Oh, yes! IQ, you legend.
What's that?
We do 3 damage, so it is just 2 attack rounds we need to win.
Okay, that makes it easier for
We
us.
keep that. We haven't even remembered that once yet.
What was our stamina going up to?
14.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh my god, the 6s
Why did you do
again.
that?
6 and a 4.
Oh, he's beating us, isn't he? And roll it. That's good. That's just
That's all.
an extra 2 off our endurance. No!
Loss.
No! We just need to do 2. Yes. Where's our endurance gone?
Whatever the number is, it doesn't work clearly.
Is that 7?
Yeah.
Looks like a 1.
It's not a 1.
You sure?
Yes.
Oh. What is it with you and rolling them 6s?
What does that take off us? Combat?
Combat 1. And what is our endurance doing? I don't know what our endurance is now. 7, 6,
3.
5, 4, 3. We still have a dream cheese, which we carry over to this book.
We're on 3, but it says 2.
You gonna put it to 3?
No, it doesn't work.
Oh no!
What do we do?
We're gonna die!
Okay, let's die.
No, we can't die! We can't die!
We're down to 1 HP.
I think we should use our dream cheese, restore our stats back to the initial.
Yeah.
Do you want to, or is that mega cheating?
What's the initial? 20? 24? 22?
Our initial was 8, 10, and 24.
Thing is, we're going to be on this fight for a long time. Endurance doesn't seem to want to work. Oh.
It is, it's just slow.
Right. We need to get those 2 rounds. So
It's 24, not 22.
we really need to get those rounds because we are...
Yeah, so
be
we've
here for
eaten
a
our
while.
dream cheese.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a win.
Yeah.
Right, 1 round down. He's now down to 11
Yes.
stamina.
We need to get him down to 8. Sorry for the cheating. Dream cheese is cheating. Ask Krampus if you can eat some provisions quickly.
We used all our provisions. These are the dream cheese
Yeah,
are the lucky one.
this is the big cheat, but because we've been so good so far,
We've been good for Christmas, and
Oh,
we're on
my
Santa's
God.
list. He's given us an extra
we
present.
beat him. We got him down to 8.
Okay.
Turn to 403 at once.
In his fury, Krampus stamps a single cloven foot hard. In response, the ground suddenly... Wait. So basically he's doing the same thing now, he splits the ground. Take an agility test if you pass turn to 114.
What? Okay, so our agility's back up at 8.
Yeah.
Oh, Dreams is absolutely fine. Okay, cool.
Cool.
So we need to roll an agility test.
We're a better chance than last time.
I'll
Right.
drink and reroll.
Nice,
Okay,
we did it. 114.
So then we
Oh.
carry on the fight.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is a hard fight.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
I'm guessing you need that box of lights.
Yeah, that's probably the ideal way of doing it. But we're using frostbite. Imagine if we did this with the axe.
If you've fought Krampus already, continue your battle with him. In which you now have the initiative. Okay, 181.
That gets our thing back up again.
Just to 1, yeah, for 1 fight.
So that's back to the same battle page we were already on.
I'm so confused.
Why don't we? Because it's quite confusing. Why don't we just fight him normally and we'll go to that page when we beat him?
Yeah. Because... But we might die.
Essentially, like the page it takes you to is just like...
Yeah, but because it says if you have the code word, and I don't get if... If you manage to win 3 combat rounds, or you reduce his endurance to 8,
Oh, which we have done.
403, which we have.
Yeah.
So what does that actually do?
That's where he splits the ground.
Yeah, but why? Because then we pass the agility test,
Yeah.
and it takes us to 114.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it says, if you want to choose Penny's Mightier, we can, but we can't because we haven't got one left.
No, we did still have it back because we... Yeah, we did. Because we used it here.
Continue your battle. Right, we'll leave it on this page. If you continue your battle with the devil, and then
If
you're victorious into 181.
Oh,
So we
okay, so
carry
yeah.
on. Yeah. That makes sense.
Alright, here we go.
We can do it. We can do it.
We only need to get 3 more rounds.
Yeah. We're even with him for this roll.
Yeah, so we're on 11.
Yes. Okay.
So, he's down to...
5. So now we're 10. And he's 11. Oh, he's big.
Oh.
And we roll this. It's even. Oh
Take the
no, we
combat
take
off you.
combat off as well.
9 will disappear, so we're down to 9 combat.
9.
And 2 more off.
Yes.
Yeah. Dream Cheese was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
5 and a 2.
He's beating us again.
Right, we're down to 8 8.
8 combat. Oh, this is impossible. No.
Down to 16.
What are you doing?
What?
You didn't roll.
Oh.
I think you're like ahead of me or behind me or something.
Okay, now it's right.
Okay. Oh no! Stop rolling them 6s!
Down to 10.
Come on, we just gotta get 2 more. He's on 14.
Oh, because the combat's so low. This is going to be really hard to beat, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. It is now.
Right, well. Down to 8.
Are we doing this thing?
Yeah. Down to 6.
Come on. Come on.
1 and a 6.
No. Them black 6s.
Just roll it. Still a loss.
We're gonna die.
We are gonna
IQ,
die.
you offering us another dream cheese? It's taking that combat points down. That
Yeah.
absolutely kills you.
Yeah. Right. What are we doing then?
It's either we start the whole book again or we cheat, take another dream cheese, put our stats back.
Why don't we strip our agility off? We've got to do it at this point, I think.
Alright, we're gonna take IQ's dream cheese.
Why? Oh no. I was going to say just get our combat back up, but our stamina is very low, so... yeah, we're going to have to just go with a dream cheese. Let's take half the dream cheese for combat. No, let's just take the dream cheese. 24.
Dream cheese. 24.
I wasn't expecting this endgame to be as tough.
Right, this is why this book's tough.
Yeah.
Did we checkpoint before the fight?
Yeah, we did.
Quite a while before the fight, I think. But technically, we would have just kept coming back to this fight anyway,
Yeah.
so...
It would have been better if we did the candle, but like, there's literally another 2-3 points.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll save it for next Christmas. We'll do it again.
We've got to do it. What's that combat on?
Hey.
But
Did the dream cheese take us back to combat 10? Okay.
10 and then plus our frostbite,
What's the frostbite
which is
do?
12. We've got an extra 2 on our combat. Oh, have we not been doing that?
No, we've not been doing that for the last like 5 rounds.
Okay, let's add our
Right,
frostbite
let's just
on.
go. We've got 12 now. He's 11.
Yeah.
We probably still lost.
No?
15,
We're even.
16, 18.
We're even.
We've not been counting frostbite, so the dream cheese was...
Yes, we won. Finger 3, 2 even.
Here we go.
Oh, were we not counting frostbite?
No, not the entire
Are you
fight.
joking?
We didn't use it the entire fight. And
We
we've done
beat
it.
him then.
And we would have actually probably done it, legit.
I know, I feel like we were adding it on.
I wasn't.
I feel like we were. Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, I wasn't counting that on any of those rolls, even when we had the
think
10.
it was though.
And I'm pretty sure we would have, I don't know.
Well, we probably, yeah. So we've had dream cheese anyway.
Double
We have
dream
cheated. We have
cheese.
cheated big.
Yeah.
No,
it's 181.
181. I'll let you read it. I don't think it's the end.
I hope it is, because if it's still
You
flopping on...
would have won if you were this. We only needed 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Should we cut this whole 10 minutes out
Yeah,
and
I
start
think
again?
so.
You have conquered Krampus. The Christmas devil has been defeated. If you have the code word Kringle,
Yes,
recorded
we
on your
have
event sheet,
Kringle.
turn to 347. Yeah, we would have won him, definitely. But without that, the dream cheese would have remained in its locker for another book, so...
We would have used at least 1 dream cheese, I feel like.
Yeah.
Definitely. You take... That's not right. What number was it?
347.
And then suddenly Father Christmas is there, standing over the defeated devil, looking like some mighty Teutonic
He's
god of
absolutely
old.
ripped.
He takes hold of one of Krampus's chains and binds the demon with it as he starts to chant something in what you might think is Latin. As he does so, the top of the hill splits open and you are hit with a gust of scalding air that rises from its hellish depths. You watch in awe as the saint picks up the demon,
Packs him up.
raising him above his head before casting his vanquished foe into the pit with a shout of "Begone, Satan! 10 to 500!"
Didn't realise you'd been counting. Yeah, we hadn't been counting. I hadn't been anyway.
I thought I did. Maybe I didn't.
No, because there was a couple of times where it was either a draw or we were like 1 below.
I thought we'd
and
already
wouldn't
added it
count
into our combat score.
No, we didn't.
Right, okay. Are you sure? I
Yeah,
feel like we did.
Yeah, because we didn't go to 12. I'm sure it was still 10. The anti-Santa defeated, his coven banished, and Father Christmas safe once more. The saint thanks you for coming to his rescue. What will you do now, you ask him. Krampus and his cronies have ruined everything. There's nothing that can't be repaired or rebuilt. Father Christmas assures you, his ancient eyes twinkling. But what about Christmas? What about it, he asks. There isn't enough time left for you to finish delivering your presents. For Father Christmas, there's always just enough time, but I agree we have to hurry. You gasp, flabbergasted. You weren't planning on walking home, were you? Chuckles the big man. Returning to his workshop, Santa tethers his reindeer to the sleigh once more, and you join him in the driver's seat. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen.
Yay.
On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen. He shouts as he pulls on the reins. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. More rapid than eagles, his coursers take to the air, pulling the sleigh after them and leaving the Arctic wilderness far behind in the blink of an eye. As you soar through the sky faster than a rocket, you peer over the side, and through the gaps in the clouds hurtling below, you catch glimpses of seas, fields, forests, and towns until suddenly you are descending again at their master's command. The reindeer alight outside your house. Now here's the picture of, I was going to say Satan, Santa himself. Yeah, it said Satan earlier as well.
Yeah, there's Satan's.
Do you want to read the last bit?
In a daze, your mind a whirl, you climb down onto the snowy ground in front of your own front door. Father Christmas gives you a smile and a wink. I'll be seeing you again, my friend, he says, laying a finger beside his nose.
All those pauses.
He gives a shrill whistle, the reindeer takes off in a flurry of snow, and away they fly once more, as if they were all as weightless as thistledown. You watch them go, as from inside the house you hear the grandfather clock in the hall chime 1. For a moment you see the sleigh silhouetted against the glowing orb of the moon, before it vanishes from sight altogether and the echo of a booming shout reaches your ears. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. The end.
We did it.
Did we?
Do you know what? We could have had a very successful ending to this story if we just added those combat points on it and,
Maybe.
and not had to double dream cheese. But we got there in the end. I mean, I feel like there's so much in this book that we haven't done. Like, I've seen so many illustrations inside of like gingerbread men and all kinds of creatures. And we didn't get like the true ending with the candle and stuff like that. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff in here, but maybe we'll have to do this one again.
Next Christmas?
Next Christmas, unless there's something else that comes
Let's
out.
do it next Christmas. Because
we
we need to find that box of delights as well.
Yeah, so we'll definitely remember all of our notes in 12 months' time. But yeah, we have had a blast with this one. It's good to play one that's Christmas themed. It's got us definitely more in the mood for the Christmas time. And we're probably going to go and watch Krampus after this as well. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed our playthrough of Twas the Krampus Night Before Christmas.
Yes, well done.
I finally got it right. Yeah, we had a good time reading this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. Let us know your thoughts down below. And yeah, we're intrigued to check out more of Jonathan Green's books in this series as well, like the Beowulf one, the Dracula one. So yeah, I guess you'll be seeing some more fighting fantasy, some more of these types of books, and whatever else in the new year. So hope everyone has a good Christmas and a new year, and we will see you in the next one.